Setting everything up. Forgot to start my second device. I do it every time. Sometimes it'll ask me to join. It hasn't done it yet. One thumbs up already. Just give me a sec. I've got to sort this. Yeah. Oh, Wi-Fi's not connected. Why is it? Morning. Connected. Half an hour early. That's all right. We're not too far behind. That's all right. We're not too far behind. Using the sunlight to charge that phone today. Brand new solar blanket charger. My one's still in the camper, so see what happens. I better thumbs up myself. There we go. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. Bloody hell. Can you hear them? They're not very loud. Ah, far out. Not heard of the chargers. Okay. Kings. Accessory blanket. It doesn't even need daylight to work. As long as there's like glare, it'll work. Oh. I'm stuffed. 41. 41. And we've got to go to bloody work in it. I should have brought some fly spray. Work from a light bulb. Possibly if it's a halogen, it will, maybe. But LED, nah. We've got one of those solar torches and under a orange street light, it charges it. Corks off my hat. It's not just my face, it's my legs and feet, and they're everywhere. Yeah, they've got to be orange or, halogen. There's not many street lights about now that are like that. They're LED or orange. I haven't tried it in the garage of a night time. I've got LED globes in the garage, so I haven't tried it. But I know we've got a torch. It's got a solar panel on it. You can also break glass with it. It's got that little pointy hammer. And I think it's got a hook for like tent pegs on the bottom of it. When you open the glove box with a normal halogen globe, it actually charges it. 3 people. Well, two people. I'm the third. The thumbnail work. I was going to get a mad pick, but my garage is a mess, so I just stuck them on the back of the ute and used my sticker I had someone else made up and sent to me on the tailgate. No worries. I'm not going to start unboxing until I get like 20 thumbs up, I reckon, because I'm gonna run out of room real fast. I didn't take nothing out of the ute. It's all still in here just in case I get a bit bored later. But 4 hours maximum live stream today. So all going well, we could smash it out. So when I open the box, I know what's in them. You guys don't. So two boxes have 2 items each. And the long, tall, skinny box has parts in it. So that'll be just probably a 20-minute. Roughly 20 minutes, open the box, have a look, pull everything out, have a look at what there is, because I don't exactly know. I wasn't expecting a box this big. Have a look, see what there is, what's usable, what isn't. Well, everything should be usable. Chuck it back in the box, put it away. And the next box, open it up, and we'll have a look-see over each individual item. Nah. You're about 15 years into the future of these parts. So these parts are like 15 years older than that. Oh, I nearly didn't make it home. I was all over the bloody road. My eyes were going like they were moving really fast. What really bad fatigue. As soon as the sun come up, wide awake. The parts, no. You've got one. You've got one, but it's called the big something. I wanted to open them 2 days ago. I'm itching, but I'm not going to do it until I get to 20 thumbs up. That's if everyone else pops in. Yeah. Yours are blue though. These ones are red. Hearts. I hear ya. can't check if Darcy's online. Can you check? I think he went to bed at midnight. Well, I checked at 6 o'clock. It said it was active 6 hours ago, so that was midnight. Did tell him 8 o'clock. Well, I did put a post 8 o'clock. So he's hanging to see what's in the boxes too. But he knows, I think. I think he knows, but he wants to see. Polvo coffee today. Not bad, actually. I put a bit of chocolate on top of it. Made it like a cappuccino. I don't know what the temperature's supposed to get to today, but that sun's already got some sting in it. Who knows? I think he turned his status off, active. Probably can't see it. I don't have my microphone today. I'm missing the little thingo that goes in the phone to plug them, to make them wireless. Can't remember where I put it. Because I found a phone cord 7 hours ago. That's midnight. It's more sleep than he gets during the week. I don't know. What's the time now? Still 50. I'm still not due to be live for another 15, so we'll sit and chat. Let me just check how much. 59%. I can't remember what it was when I turned it on. I'll have to move this a bit closer out of the sun. There we go. Wait and see. Wait and see. Fire up the Echo clone. Do a cold start on it. I haven't touched it all week. It's been right around the back of the ute. The fuel bowl's still full of fuel, so I'll just put the choke on. What was that, 4? 4 pulls with the choke, or 5? No priming of the bulb because it is absolutely chock-a-block full. I probably should have cracked the fuel cap, but that's pretty good. I do have a candidate to cut the base on one of those. He's got a mandrel already, so there's that. There's 395. Oh. 52 mil, 50 mil. He's probably got 48. 46 would be a 46. I need to find if he's got 662. He messaged me yesterday out of the blue. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Said if I had any 2100, 2101 case gaskets. Because he reckons they'll sell. I said, well, I can't even sell any 084 gasket sets because I've advertised them. No one wants to buy any. Apparently they're wanting the cranks out of them now because they go into 880 and 3120. Where's that bloody rag? Phone screen's dirty. We're holding steady on the charge, so whatever it's using is coming straight from the sun. Come on, guys, where is everyone I'm itching? Like, badly. Especially for the last box. Or second and the last box, but the first box is, I want to see what's there. How's it going? If you just popped in, if you could talk. What's going on? I'm hanging to get these boxes open. Hungover. I want to try and get to 20 thumbs up before I start cracking the boxes open. I've got 4 hours maximum to do a live today. I've got to get home and I've got to transplant some veggies. Need to mow the lawn. I found that I didn't put that post up. I might try and see if my missus can put it in the community post. I picked up a lawnmower probably 6 weeks ago. It's a Massport Briggs and Stratton. I think it's a 375. I think they are, whatever the new ones are. Grand unboxing. 3 big boxes come in the mail this week. So I picked up a lawnmower. Me and the missus doing well now. Yes, almost fully healed. Well, it's scabbed over. Just waiting for the scab to, she'll probably scratch it one day, not thinking about it, because it does get itchy. She'll probably scratch it off. She'll end up with, remember that bite? Not in a very good spot for them. Remember that? I don't know if I can get. It's like a little indent in my arm now. It'll turn out like that. But it should fill in. Massport are New Zealand mowers, you know that? Anyway, it was me and my missus were on a walk. One of the 5K walks we do. Or did. I haven't done it for 4 weeks or more since she hurt her foot. We walked literally 200 metres straight over there, and back to my house is 5Ks exactly, 5 kilometres, 5,000 metres. But we've decided we'd go across to the reservoir, which is where I was going to film today, but there's a lot of rubbish there. Here's a lawnmower sitting under a tree over there. I walked over to it. I'm thinking, this is bloody brand new. There's a lot of oil under the air filter all over the deck with red dirt stuck to it. So I pushed it home. The next day when I got home from work, I took the oil cap off. It was over full. So they filled it. They must have put a whole litre in it, or what would you guys call them? A quart. Is that a litre or is that 2 litres? A whole quart of oil in it, and when they got it started, it just started smoking and spilling out bloody oil straight into the air filter. I did start it when I was there. It was doing the same thing. I had to take the air filter off and the cover off to get it to prime a straight shot of fuel into it instead of mixing it with the oil. It did actually start, and it started spilling out bloody oil everywhere. So I took it home, tipped a bit of oil out of it, got it below the high mark, and away it goes. I actually mowed the lawn last weekend with it. Half a quart, there you go. I'm not sure, but yes, 750 mils is supposed to be. Not a whole, they would have put a whole litre, because the smallest bottles of 4-stroke lawnmower or outdoor power equipment bottles they sell here are a litre, so they'd have to be 750 mils, which ain't much bigger than the iced coffee, the really big iced coffee bottles I have, them, that much. So when I got home from work, which was an hour and 20 minutes ago from night shift, I thought I'd go for another drive around the reservoir and have a look and see what I could find. They went back there and just threw the catcher there under that, near that same tree. So I've got the catcher for it now. I got a little 4.5 kilo gas bottle with still another 4 years left on it. Swap and go bottle. There was another one, a 9 kilo swap and go. It was out of date by 10 years. 20 years. I think it was 2004. The little 4.5 kilo gas bottle I got's got 2014 stamped on it, so it's still good for another. Actually, it's 2018, so it's good for another 4 years. And there was another bottle there that was quick swap or something it's called. That had 2004 stamped on it, so that's 10 years out of date. And they still do the swap and go bottles. If you look at the dates, some of them are out of date. I don't get how they can still do it. They must test them, but they've got to be 10 years. They only get 10 years unless they get re-stamped. I didn't see another number on it, but it was 20. One was 2004, one was 2014, and the one I've got at home is 2018. It's still got another 4 years. Technically 3 years and 2 weeks. A couple of people popped in before, but they didn't say anything or thumbs up, nothing. Hoping Digging and Old Timers should be able to make it today, unless it's a different time where he is. I notice Old Timer might comment on something that, like, not yesterday, the day before on the 10:10 shorts. That was afternoon. Well, that would have been morning time there then. $40s. Oh, jerry cans. I don't think so. People still use like the little round Shell Mobile, with a little spout that pulls out, and it's just like a can, but not like the McCulloch ones. They're probably dated older than that, but you can still buy them brand new. Like Mobile, the little, must be a 1 gallon. Golden Fleece, Shell, Mobile. I don't know if you guys get mobile over there. It's all the fuels come from the same spot now, so it's just a matter of which servo it goes to. It all comes in on boats, even though we've still got the refineries here. They stopped refining fuel 2 years ago? 3 years ago. Not long after COVID. Might have just been before it. So now they just use the tanks as storage tanks at the refineries here now. I think there's probably one that's still in operation. I know the flame still comes out of the tube. Unless that's just burning off the vapours from all the tanks. I don't know exactly what the go is, but they don't make it here anymore. Gas bottles, barbecue gas bottles. 4.5 kilo and 9 kilo gas bottles for the barbecue. LPG bottles. You know, for your barbie. I should have put it in the still operating in Geelong. Probably. I think Geelong Port. Well, that one, I think it's Laverton or Altona. I can't remember. You can see the flame when you're driving down the Western Highway going inbound at night time. I think it's Laverton. I gotcha. Fuel cans, they don't regulate, I don't think, but I know if you use like an old Willow brand, you can't buy the replaceable spouts anymore because they've changed the... Well, the ones I got at home are probably from like 20 years ago. You could buy this replaceable funnels or whatever you want to call it, but you can buy the new ones, but the new ones, the bit that screws onto the cans like that big instead of this big. Okay. I had a Hammered salami sandwich when I got home. I opened the fridge, I was like, ooh, because I got salami and salad. Kieran made me salami and salad for tea last night, but I don't eat when I'm on night shift. I walked in the door, I thought, it's a bit early to be having a salad. I'll keep it for lunch today, and I just opened the fridge and I could see a brand new ham in there. Unopened, so I opened it up and got a couple of slices out and had salami and ham sandwich without cheese or tomato or any of that. Just slapped it on straight on the bread, no butter. Wholemeal. 3 thumbs up. Leave it open though. What are you watching on TV? Get my knife out ready. Snap knives, these you guys call these, don't you? You just snap, when she goes blunt, you just snap the piece off and you're down to the next piece. I don't know if that's picking it up or not. The sun's over there. There we go. Doesn't have to be sharp, it's just got to cut through the sticky tape. Ported OOS is sitting right there next to me, still in the back of the ute. All of them are actually. The 08, the stocky 08S, the ported 08S, the 07, the 051 red top, the Super XL 923, which I think it is, the Canadian 177. They're all still in the back of the ute. And I just fired up the clone Echo just before. That just spilled out a bit of oily sawdust when I revved it. I got a mate that came to Sawfeast. He actually, pretty sure he works at a Husky dealership. Be Husky and Echo, I think. He's got a mandrel for those. He's got a mandrel for the cylinder to cut a base. So I've sort of teed him up, give him a little bit of an idea of the measure, like the size mandrels I need. He said he's got every single one of the ones that I said. But then I just had a thought before, 46 mil. If he's got a 45, which he might, because it'd be a Husky. I think the 50s are 45. Yeah, the 50s are 45 mil, so we'd have a mandrel for that. Solo 662 is 46 mil, same as the first box I'm going to open is 46 mil bore. But the first box is parts, but judging by the weight, there might be some bottom ends or short blocks in there. Hopefully there is. Because I'm kind of hoping for a piston and a cylinder. Sounds great. It'll sound better in about a week. Christmas holidays start next Friday, lunchtime. So I've got 4.5 days of work left for the year. Then I'm changing jobs. I gave notice not last week, the week before. So technically I only have to work till Tuesday, but I'm giving him till our last day, which is Friday. Custom port job. I don't know if I'm going to port it. I might muffle them on it first. Apparently they're really good with a 5/8 pipe, which is 16 mil. Just fits in that hole. Or just a pipe in general. Yep. Yep, still driving. Night shift for 1.5 years. Then after that, I think it'll be day shift. Mrs. starts the same night, I think. Same night, same company. Well, she'll be working for herself on ABN. I'll be full-time employee. She's working on ABN. Which is Australian business number. Oh, still need another 17 thumbs up. We're already 34, nearly 35 minutes in. I can't remember if I got many comments on that post. Mega or epic unboxing. it's not really that epic. There is one saw model in there that I need for the early model. It's in that box, which is the second one I'll be opening. Then there's a slightly bigger, like a big bore version of a saw I've done a few videos on already. The last box has a brand new, never had fuel in it saw. But I'm not sure how old it is, but it's never had fuel in it. And the other one is one I need for another build. And the parts, the first one's a parts box. I'd like to open it. If we can get the 5 thumbs up, that'd be better. I see people popping in though. They must be able to comment. And that was annoying because I couldn't do it either until I started my channel. But I suppose if I had a Google account, I probably could have. I don't know how it works with iPhone. I know if you've got a Samsung, you can do it without having an account or a channel. My second device there is a Samsung. It asked me if I want to comment. I need to 5. Fifth. Oh, that was the 5th super on a live stream. Sweet. Like it. Thumbs up it. She'll help. My first month's earnings, or should I say my first 2 super chats, brought me these boxes. I'm not sure. I was supposed to get it payment already, but I'm still waiting for the letter that YouTube send you to verify your address. So they must send you a check. I don't know. I had to put all my bank details and whatnot in, but I think they mail a check. I won't know until this letter gets here, so I can verify my address. It's all happening. It'll be even more happening once I hit 1,000 subs. Which we are 230 away, I think. Probably this time next year I'll hit 1,000. Because I can't go out and cut. I was going to the res. There is a couple of root ball like stumps over there I could probably stick a saw into, but there's rubbish everywhere and there's a house fairly close to where the timber is. I don't want to do the wrong, like it's sort of the wrong thing, but there are people that'll, they're full into it. If you make a noise, well, there's motorbikes and that fly around here, there, and everywhere. They're not even road worthy or registered. And they're flying up and down the road, and nothing happens to them. But if I start a chainsaw, then I'll probably have the cops called on me. It's a much of a muchness. How are we looking for charge? Yeah, it's not charging. Why? It's sitting in the sun. I've got a little solar blanket phone charger hooked up to my phone. It was like keeping up with the power, but now it's using a bit. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm going to open this bloody first box because I'm itching. I wanted to do it 2 days ago when they turned up. And if Diggin pops in, he's the guy we got to thank. Because he said he actually wanted me to buy a new clone with the money, but the conversion rate isn't correct. Make a racket in his dirt bike. He only has an Ag 100. Yeah, Diggin it wanted me to buy a brand new clone, but the conversion rate's not correct from US to Australian dollars. So we're kind of stuffed in that regard. Oh, sweet! I forgot. 076. Yeah. Forgot about that. Oh, look at that. There we go. So if you haven't already noticed, this is what we got. Home Light XL parts. We have a short block. Lots of carbon in the... Oh, there's no... Yeah, rightio. Oh, he's put a nut on that. So, a usable cylinder by the looks of that. Crankcase. Sprocket's alright. There'll be a clutch on that, maybe. Yep. This is a XL12 non-super, non-auto oiling. So she's an XL12. Short block. Yeah. 050 muffler. I don't know if you can see what's going on here. I need to, what am I doing here? Second device is playing up. There we go. Because it's sitting in the sun and I'm not looking at it. It's got one broken tab, the other one's sort of been repaired. That's going to go on my, this will probably go on the, oh yeah, now I know what Darcy was talking about. This will go on one of my 051s because my Shelfie has an 076 muffler on it. So that's got to come off for my 076 build. Couple of layers of bits here. Heaps of packing. We have a Super XL. That'll go. Bit of carbon scoring. No reed cage. I think it's in there. Plunger button. I need one of those for the Super XL from the videos. Handlebar. That handlebar will probably come in handy. We've got the rest of that saw there. That's nice. I'm liking it. That's got the reed cage. Actually, no, that's got, yeah, that's an XL12. That's a single reed. Not the 4 reeds. There's a 4, yeah. That's a single reed. Tuning grommet. Oh, I forgot. Hey, Jay. Oh, I forgot. Guess what? Another top handle. There's a couple of bolts and a gasket. Oh, that's the box, parts box. That's the rest of that XL12 there. Minus the piston. Three top covers, 1 clutch cover, bucking spike, ignition. Oh, look at that. An atom chip. Mint. I don't know why I didn't take that off. So they've taken the points off and put an atom chip, so there should be electronic version of an XL12. Huh. And we have a XL. I forgot about this. I need to give it a squirt. She's an XL Auto. Plastic. She's a 80s, 1980s. It's a plastic chassis. Plastic engine, you know, what the engine sits in. Ready? This is near go with some fuel in it, actually. That got fuel in it. Whew, it's got evaporated fuel in it. Ah, there's flies. I need to start a chew straight to get rid of them. I'll stick a bit of fuel in it. I reckon it's going to go. Just a little bit. I need probably what's left in that for the rest of the unboxing. Wonder if there's any oil in it. If there's bar oil, oh, that's actually a Home-Light bar too. We've got a little bit of oil in the bottom. If this goes, if this goes and doesn't go really smoky, then this one will be better than the one I got at home. bit more prime. Oh. Can you guys even see what I'm bloody doing? That was rich as. It's trying to fire by itself. Oh, stiff diaphragm. It's trying to go by itself. Bloody fly just flew in my mouth. Oh. Well, it fires. I'll let it sit there and soak. Oh, whew. Bloody warming up. Oh, Jesus. It's filthy though. It needs a good clean. All of my saws need cleaning. Oh, Jesus. Actually, you know what I didn't do? That fuel hose. Fuel hose is not stiff, but it's not soft either. Wants to go. Ow! This just cut me bloody leg. Bloody hell. Bleeding now. Pretty badly. I'll have to go find something because when I start, I don't stop because I'm on blood thinners. Look. My shorts. There we go. Whew. So there you go. That's good. Another top handle. Plus this. I think that's seized. Do I have a shifter? I can't even read that second device. That tuning grommet in there. Pretty sure I had a shifter. Another good handlebar. That should be the size of the spark plug. It's not seized. Well, that scoring's below the rings. Sweet. We've got mud daubers nests in those. So Terry, 2, 4, 6, 8. It's an 8 digit. Has that got the bloody... Oh yes, the flywheel key's on it. Ignition's on it. Missing one bolt. It needs a bloody deep clean. I can't see much what you guys would be looking at. I can now. There you go. Oh, that's a mint picture. Usable parts, yep. Especially that. The only one I got left at home's got one of these broken completely off of it. The muffler. That's nice. That's the same as the one that was on Darcy's. That might even be a 75 muffler. That could be an 076. I think that's 075. It's got a big throw here. Excuse me. Was that all that was in that box? I thought there was more than that. I swear I've seen more than that. Might have intermittent spark. Could be a dodgy spark plug. Could be a buttload of oil in that carby too. Certainly lighter than a mag alloy one. Kill switch is off. I reckon there's a buttload of oil in the carby. It's probably just going to need some perseverance. Or I think it's flooded. Yeah, I can smell it now. It's flooded. Wind the screws in, see what happens. Wow! Bloody hard work. Righto. Maybe not. Getting any of this friggin' fuel I'm putting into it. It's got the right plug in it. There's lots of oil in the carb. Probably going to need a kit. Or just, you know, take the motor out, clean it. What you get, I unboxed the XL parts. That's a XL Auto top handle. It's missing the knuckle guard, which I do have, I think. Air filter's not there with the retainer, but I do have, I think I've got one of those at home. This friggin', this handle here is a bit loose. I don't think that's the right screw. But maybe the fuel hose is broken or split somewhere, or not even into the tank. I swear I've seen it though. If it's not in the tank, then that explains what we're doing. Why we're... Yeah, it's in there. Filters just under fuel. Let's say she's evaporated. Righto, what are we at? 4 thumbs up. I might chill for a second. I want to try and get to 10, and then I'll open the next box. It probably won't happen. I've only got another 3 hours maximum. I just cut my bloody leg open too. I don't know if you got that or not. She grabbed when I pulled on it and the chain ate me. I need to put that pair of rag pants on my leg because the friggin' flies. I'm going to move a bit closer to the camera because the box is a little bit further away. So once we get maybe 2 more thumbs up, I'll open the next box. The next box is the next box. There's one legendary saw in there. I don't know about the other one. Don't see much on them. So yeah, it's not bleeding anymore. It's just the flies. I've just got to keep the flies off it. They'll blow me bloody leg open or something, you know. I'll try and see if I can move both these boxes together. They're sitting on top of each other. Look at that. So I heard. What temperatures are supposed to be today? It's friggin' hot already. The sun's moving. That's why the solar panels aren't charging very good. 36%. It's just eating the power. Might have to get me a battery pack. Or actually the next unboxing I'm probably going to need my toolbox. So I'll sit the solar panel directly in the sunlight. We'll see how we go. I can't. All I can see in the phone screen is my reflection from here to here. 36. Oh, far out. How much of that unboxing did you see? Probably missed it. I'm cutting the box now, but I'll take a peek inside. Which I can't because it's got packing in it as well. Oh, he's double taped it, 2 different colour tapes. 075, well it's an 075 muffler I reckon. It's the same as the one that's on your 051. Oh. I forgot. Oh, 76. It's the same as 051. Where's the bloody muffler? Right in the bottom of the box. That looks a bigger throw than yours. It's probably a bigger flange too. I'm not. Actually, it is. So it's an 075. But you see, I need to grind all that out. Yeah. What am I waiting for? I need nothing. I've just got to get out the back shed and get the NOS bearings. Then I need to get an oil pump out of another one. which I had a TS 510 there. It's actually got the oil pump in it. Huh, I forgot about this too. I didn't realise, but yeah. That might be 051, not 076. It's an 075 actually. It's not as bulky as my other one. And it kind of doesn't sit. Oh yes, it does. It's actually off that handle. Oh, nice. Legendary. Oh, far out. He sent me the brand new sprocket. That's 3/8 by the looks of that. Chris, you'd probably know that 32065. I can't see if you can see that or not. Apparently this is a sprocket off an 07. Oh yeah, it does actually. It fits in the worm gear. It's probably done one cut. You can see where the chain's been around in it, but it's not worn into the sprocket or not. Oh wow. So he sends me one without the idle screw. It's got some overspray on it. That is actually a 076 filter base. Nine 4141s is the part number. It's actually got overspray both sides. Forgot about these. I forgot about these parts. Wow. Minty sprocket. Oh. Wow. Literally not going to have any room to go home. Oh, I didn't realise that was out. Pull rope's out on the legendary one. Oh, the muffler's rusted out. It's got no spark plug in it. Oh, it's got the side cover though. Ooh, yeah. Need to make some bucking spikes. Bloody heavy for what it is. The recoil, the pull rope's hanging out of it. I could fix that like right here, right now. Wow, the fuel tanks. The fuel tanks are tiny. That'll stand there. I need to see if it's got a filter. Oh, it does too. Yeah. It's got a filter, but I don't think it's filtering anything. Make sure I've not got that in this. It's missing some flocking there. That's what. Oh, in there. In there. Crap. Add 6 ounces of oil, 40-1, to 2 US gallons of regular gas. So we've got the starting procedure. To start, put switch on, choke engine, open throttle, pull starter quickly. Filter's rubbish. Oh, not so much. I can fix it. I can glue some felt to it. I've just got to obviously wash it and then push it back into where it's got to sit. That's what sore it is. Don't get too excited yet. Well, he did say it does run, but why? Damn. Oh, wow, it's got a minty fuel hose on it. Oh, even the rubber thing between the choke and the throttle linkage is there. Fuel tank's it's got some blobs of crap in it. Even the chain's still in there, I think, off the fuel cap. She's a Mac 1010 Auto. Side cover. Apparently it's got the rattle before they blow up. So I was planning on doing a bit of tinkering with the saws for like 20 minutes each. This one's got the incorrect screws in it. I'm going to take this recoil off and have a look now at the spring. I've got it set at home. If these are the... Oh, it's even got the chip guard. Wow. I still got to put that... I reckon I'll put that one that you made, Darcy, on this one. It's still sitting there in the car. It's still in the car, believe it or not, in the glove box. I haven't put it on nothing. Keep forgetting to get it out of the car. I think I've... No, it's still in the glove box. Well, they're incorrect, but they still work. And that's got a... Ha! Okay, everything's backwards in these. There's the spring there. I had no idea. No idea. Why is this so loose? Because if you tighten it up, it doesn't turn. Far right, go away. So what stops the... That's odd. I didn't know the spring was in this side of these recoils. So I had a bloody... Okay. So here the attention them. Anyone know? Oh no, this spring's in backwards. Damn it. Check it out, an undamaged chip guard. Yeah, it's on backwards. When you're pulling the saw, it's releasing the tension on the spring. It's got to be the other way around. So it's in the wrong way. Look at that a bit later. I reckon probably they'll do this one last. I'll just sit it down there. Next one. It's missing a fair bit, but I've got it all. Yeah, look at that. Can anyone guess the model? Muffler's loose. It's only got one bolt in it. Maybe I need to take that out. I've got to see. I need to see if this cylinder's all good. Something's made a nest in the spark plug hole. I can see that. This is just a Super XL muffler. I hope this isn't a... That's just a Super XL muffler. Oh, I might get away with it. All the scoring's below the rings. It's supposed to be an XL 400. It is. Oh, check out the pull handle on it. That, you bastard. Is there a flywheel in there? It's... non-auto oiling, it's manual only. I think that's just an XL12 with an XL400 starter on it. The clutch is mint, not worn out at all. There's hardly any wear on that. Oil filler holes in the same spot as an XL12. Pretty sure the XL400s were automatic. I think that's just an XL400 on an XL12. It is. Look, there's no gap here. Righto. Yeah, plastic choke knob. Yeah, it's an XL. It's an XL12 with an XL400 starter on it. I should have brought my drill. I could have turned that 1010 over with the clutch nut, see if it was rattling. There you go, there's two of the boxes opened. It's time for a dart. I'm smashing it out, even though I could do that. I'm going to have a whole box of bloody packing. Just paper. Packing paper and bubble wrap to take home. I wasn't so... how do I put it? I was excited about the 1010, even though he did say it's got that rattle before they die. Which, whatever that is. What are we at? Holding steady at 37 in direct sunlight. That style recoil, it's an XL400. Smitty's got two, I think. With the chrome dust cover. Oh, you mean the pool handle? Even though he warned me with the supposedly the blow up rattle before they blow up the 1010s. I've got the Super 1010 at home. So the crank, the rollers, all that, piston, whatever it needs, I've got it. Plus I've got another one waiting. What the friggin' hell's that? Oh. That's different. Now this one of these ones, oh Jesus. Lucky it's got the flange on it. I didn't get sent bar and chains. The pictures I had seen of these had bars and chains on them. Is that? Well, that's completely stuffed, but that handle's all right. That's cracked but repaired. Does the trigger work? Yes, that spring actually works. Stuck a stick in there that uses this throttle lock. Does it work or does it stop it from going bloody? Oh yeah. Someone's throttle lock. Oh my God. It's Darcy, that yellow saw. You know the one I'm talking about. It's actually got a Steel Farm Boss 35th anniversary badge on the clutch side of the top cover. Never had fuel in it, but it looks bloody old for not having fuel in it. So I might do that one last. Dead set. Tax that. An 08S Hearts saw for the 49 mil build. The rattle in that 1010, I don't know. I've got to get running. But apparently it's got a rattle. The rattle before they blow up. Apparently they all do it, the black tops. I don't know. So this is an 08S for the 49 mil build. Oh, that's different. What the friggin' hell they use? for the screw for the air filter. It's like a, looks like a jam jar lid. Oh, I got bars and chains. They're underneath them. Give me a sec. I'll just pull this yellow beast out of the box. Oh, the 08S has got a 21. This is a Christmas beetle. A dead Christmas beetle in the bottom of the box. There's another steel bar there. That thing there must be steel mount. Oregon 16H025. That's a Husky bar. It's got a bloody X on the... Can't be Husky. That's a steel mount, 16 inch. Doesn't say 3/8 or what. (163-H025). There's the chain for it. Full chisel. It's a mid-mount steel bar. What the friggin' hell does that go on? It must go on that yellow thing, does it? It's a steel rapid super chain. .3/8. Here's the chain off the 08S, bar and chain. It's a steel Duramatic. Actually, that's an early one. .3002, died 223, 23 inch, 21 inch. Or was that a 19? Says it on it, 19 I think. If that's 19, that's the first 19 I've got. The rest are 17s. 1988. Tenth, 1988. 92 drive link. 92 drive link. It's got to be a 21. So being 21, that's probably a 49mm top end. Righto. I wonder if I can sit this here. It's got like anti-vibe in the rear handle dust. Oh, this has got massive bloody bar studs on it. Is that the same size as 08S? No, that's smaller. I can't make out the mount. That's definitely 404 looking at that sprocket. It was a funny greeny colour. Maybe that's the I don't know what that friggin' noise is. Oh, fuel filter. Top cover's plastic. There's a filter or something rattling around in the fuel tank. Oh. Need to put felt on the filter. It's come away a bit too. Wow. Oh. Oh yeah, rightio. Nice. So we'll start with this one. 88 was a good year. I was 3. Should be pretty right now for my leg. So here you go. It's got 2 badges on it still. This is brand new, never had fuel in it apparently. And I can already tell you the friggin' fuel hose is no good, so I'll have to just put a prime in it. Look. Actually, that's stuck in there. If I can get that, I can't get that hose on there, no way. So we've got a bit of AV happening on the rear handle. Fuel hose. Wonder, can you bend that? If you can bend that around that barb, that'll go straight into the fuel hose and you can eliminate that hose there. So if this barb will spin, which it might. There's the choke. I don't know if up or down's on. This actually has a... Oh, you can prime it. You can prime it using the diaphragm. Where is it? There. So let's get a shot in it and see if she goes. Should go. It's brand new, apparently. Never had fuel in it, but according to that fuel hose, it has. There's the shot. I can see the oil primer's never had nothing in it. No oil in it. I think up would be on, correct? Maybe down. Maybe not. Bit of chokeage. Oh yeah, she's brand new. I didn't see that. Didn't show you the muffler, but it's got a big deflector. Gets a pulse from the muffler for the oiler. Big thick casting on the cylinder, I can see that straight away. Looks like the 08S, big upper lowers. Couple of, yeah. The air filter's popped off it again, there we go. I don't know if that'll catch much fines, that filter, but three screws and the top cover's off. The fuel tank's underneath it. It's reed fed. I think it's a clone of like a Home Light Whiz or something like that. The bucking spike's flimsy steel, it's bent already, unless that's how they make them. The top cover needs a polish to match the rest of the yellow. So that does fire, beautiful. Next mission's the 08S. I don't really care if it goes or not because I've got all the bits. I need to get the nut off this freaking thing. It is, it's a can lid. Probably a small paint tin or something. Squirt some fuel up there. I've got something going on here. Get rid of the side cover. Oh, it's missing the screw. Ow. What's that got? That's a 3/8 spur. I don't know if it's got spark or nothing, that's why I'm doing this. Friggin' recoils. Needs a bit of lube on the spring. I don't like the sound of that. At all. It's got a knock. Side covers are right off. Oil pump and the fuel cap, or the cap, the outer guide plate, the handlebars bent. Will be the only bits I can get off it. I reckon. Muffler's shot, but I need the flange for a pipe. What's going on here? I need. You only need the pipe for a flange. I think maybe Travis tried to get it going. That's why there was a stick shoved in the... I've got to get this recoil off. Something's rubbing. Maybe the fan's rubbing on something. Yeah, Jesus. Muffler's rusted out. Huh. That's why. There's a friggin' whole heap of dirt, like wasp nest in there. See? Tip them out. Now it turns. Try that again. I'll do my little trick on the recoils like I always do. Just put a bit of fuel. Down on the spring. Now I'll put it back on and we'll try it again. I thought, no, digging hasn't arrived yet. We're nearly at 2 hours and I've been through the whole lot yet already. To check the bottom of that other box too, because I think the 1010 didn't have a bar and chain on it when I looked at it. The 400 didn't, or whatever it is. XL12 with the 400 recoil. We've got a spinning bearing, I think, in the clutch side. So recoil and the carb and the ignition, if it's good. I don't even think I've got a tool to take a spark plug out and have a look. Bloody flies. Doesn't look like it. There you have it. Probably persevere with that little XL. I've tried it for a bit. Put it back on choke. Just keep doing that with the choke on until it's gets rid of all the oily crap out of the carb. If it keeps doing it, you know, say in 2 days' time, then I'll take the carb off and this is killer. Should take the side. I want to take the side cover off and have a look at what brand new guide plates in there. There's not even sawdust inside it or nothing. It's still brand spanking new. And I think that bucking spike's made like that, unless it goes on the other way. That's plastic. That's a plastic side cover. Brand new glide plates. They're huge bar studs. 10 mil. Gayo Xiang. Yeah, they're okay. That's them. A bit of timber in the handlebar to stop it from squashing. Down the bottom. L7T plug. Let's take this top cover off. '35th anniversary of the Farm Boss was this year, wasn't it? 1979. Well, that's bloody 40. 79, 2009. No. Where'd that frickin' screw go? It's the fill in the... Oh, there goes a washer. The hell? The friggin' hell do you get this off with the spark plug lead in the way? That must unscrew. The rod bearing in the 1010 or the 08S? Top cover's off. There's the fuel tank and oh, look at that, just sits there. It's got number 8 on that. Oh, this has got the same ignition type as a 08S. Like a Bosch style. That's a massive carb. Wow. Give me a minute, Darcy. What carb's that got? A huge one. I'll just hang on a minute. This has got a moulded fuel. Had a moulded fuel line on it. Actually, that come apart on purpose. Why did it do that? Almost the same sort of design as that one I gave you, that Giants. Oh, that was moulded. I can fix that with a grommet. Fix that with a grommet, because that barb on that fuel tank should go straight to there. They've just added this, I don't know why. Massive carb. It's got like Bosch type ignition. Sort of like the same cylinder as that thing that I gave you. Sort of like the same design. Maybe that's a spin-off of this. This one's definitely built better than that freaking Giants thing. Air filter's pretty much the same, but it's not going to catch fines. And it's loose. And it keeps popping open. AV on this side stuffed. I'll be damned, it is a Bosch type. I can see the coil now. Go away. Making a friggin' mess here. Yep. Tillotson clone, yeah. A massive one. This one, yeah. It's got the screws, the tuning screws like that HT Tilly. The primer's on the metering diaphragm. You can pump it. But now I'm at a standstill because of the fuel hose. That's rubbing on that. That needs a tweak there. I need a 1/4 inch ring spanner or something to get over that barb to spin it around. Or just leave it there like that. But it's got like a Bosch ignition, so plastic flywheel. Plastic fan, I should say. The starter pulls are actually on the flywheel. Oil tank's on the clutch side and it's got oil in it. No. A little bit. When the oil is not working. Oh well. So I haven't had it all that fired properly. Just little XL thingo. Not so much. Fires every now and then. Oh! It's trying. Although I can't be bothered today. I need to put the bar in the vise so I don't have to hold it down. Well, I guess I move on to the 1010. Fix the turn the spring around the right way. we just hit, yeah, an hour, 2 hours and 5 minutes. Go to the toilet. She's getting bloody warm. Won't be mowing the lawns now, not till later. Oh, I'm glad I got this hat. I reckon my legs and feet are going to get burnt. Where'd everyone go? I've got to turn this spring around. I'm not seeing exactly where it's got to sit. Can't just sit like that in there unless it goes around the bolt. So if that's on that way, it's loosening it when you're pulling on it. So it's got tension until you pull on it. I need to get rid of this friggin' rope. It's gonna get in the way. Now that's done that. So it's got to go that way back in there. And what, that just sits there? I don't get that. Jesus, this is easier than like the other ones, the newer ones, 1010s. Yeah, until I said that. Now it's tangled. Where did everyone go? How did that do that? Uh-huh. I reckon this is missing something. That went in too easy. It's got to be missing. There must be something that sits in there like a cup, like the like a PM700. So then I'm going to wrap the cord around, I think, because when I pull it, it tensions it. How the friggin' hell do I get tension on it? More tension on it. Keep going backwards. It's got me stuffed. Some will do. I need a plug now I'll have to get it out of the home light. This ain't the right thing, pulley thingo. It's not right. It's binding. Not right. I'm not sure what's going on here. Change the recoil, the whole recoil over, I think. It just did the same bloody thing again. That'll do. I'll get the spark plug out of this. And if it doesn't fire, I might even have one in here. Spark plug. Spare one. It's a torch, but it'll do. It's supposed to be a tapered plug. It's got to have spark because you said it runs. It's going to be loud because it's missing half the muffler. Some go juice in it. Oh. Jesus, that filled up real quick. Reckon pull it over without giving it a squirt. It's got a rattle, he reckons. You can see the load jet's out like 2 turns. Half. 1. Half. Load jet was out 1.5. 1.25. One on the high jet's leaking fuel now like a sieve. Far out. Bugger all compression. I don't think it goes at all. Leaking friggin' fuel. Not firing at all. A lot of money for junk. Got no con. Told me it run. The tank seam and the grommet on the fuel hose is just leaking like crazy. Start something that actually runs. Oh, I don't know. Bloody hot. Should have went down under the trees at the rest. first pull, I could have just tried it without it. I could have just fired that without it. Been sitting in the ute all week. I don't know if I'm going to pipe it, or just put a bigger pipe in the muffler. Probably just put a bigger pipe in the muffler first and see what happens. 5 thumbs up, finally. I don't know why. Exactly. I redid it. I got Jay to remove the still, and I re-put it on my store. I haven't checked it lately, but if you go on there, it should be on there. It should be in the store. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The screen goes dark on that phone. It's fine on that one. So I'm at a standstill with these bloody saws. Thought they would, at least this one would be right to go. He said it never had any, hasn't had fuel for it because he checked the piston, he reckons, through the spark plug hole. Said the fuel line looks alright, but it's not. Let's have a look at this 16-inch bar on here. I don't know why he's given me this one. I didn't get a still off him, except for the 08S. It's going to have to be a modified bar just to fit it. To modify a Husky bar to fit it. Or maybe the bar I've got for, well, that what the hell's that? Someone's ground something there. Why would they do that? Someone's been at it with the grinder, cutting that off. I think that bolt. They've cut into the casting for the oiler. The bar I got for the Musolo Rex will probably fit it. That's a 19. (19-inch), 17-inch, 19-inch. But it's 70, that's about don't know what size bore it would be, but it's supposed to be 75 cc's. .404, 24 inch it should pull. Reed fed. There was just 8 people in here, now there's 3. Did anyone? Oh, Indiana! Mr. Doug. Oh, it's bloody hot. I think it's a clone of a Homelight Zip. I'm not sure. They're all over Alibaba. It uses a pulse from the muffler for an auto oiler. But all the ones I've seen have got a different muffler to this. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but a pain in the bum with the fuel. With the plastic fuel tank right there. Massive carb. Massive carb. I'm not sure what the reed block looks like, whether it's 2 big ones in the shape of a V. I need to try and fish the fuel hose out. Do I have? I think I took the needle nose out of there. Does it even need that? Can I just do this? Do I have a... I bet I don't have a set of pliers here. I just want to hear it sit there and idle, you know? Oh, do I? Yes. Not the best of spots either. Ow. Since I've got my bloody pliers, let's try and move this barb. If I can move it, yes, I can. To a better angle. I think. Thought I just moved it. No, doesn't look like it. Just keeps getting better and better. The whole thing split. Come on. Got it on, finally. Now I've got to try and get it back up there. Like that. Okay, now we've got some fuel in it. See if I can start it. Pissing out. Why is it pissing out? Because it's pushed the friggin' hose back up. That was short-lived. I wonder there'll be a steel hose that'll fit that. Oh, and you would have missed all of that. I bet. Started pretty easy. Or fired pretty easy. Laminate shoes. Three hours, might cut it there. I've already lost stuff on the bloody ground. Washers. Oh. No one said nothing. Probably going to wrap it up now. I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Sweet. Thanks, Chris, for the super chat and popping in. Well, that's why, because this is bloody way behind. There we go. How many tanks? Oh, can't remember how many I videoed. I put 2 tanks through it while I was camping, and in really hard stuff. Some of our hardest firewood, 2 tanks. 6, 7. 6 or 7, I think. I mentioned it last week, how many I put into it, how many I put through it. I heard a noise before. Sounded like someone was there. Yelling. That 1010's been running before. There's sawdust on the front of the oil tank. So I'm not sure what. I reckon it's stuffed. If you look at the airfield, I didn't show you. There's the outside. There's the inside. It's just as bad as the outside. It's probably stuffed. He told me it was running. I'll just chuck a different recoil. Oh, what the hell was that? My toes are getting sunburnt, they're red. Just pissing out fuel. Got no comp. Oh well, there's one I'll have to probably build it out of the 2. I think the engines are the same, aren't they, Darcy? You could just put that filter, like the top, the fuel tank with the different air filter cover on the famous 1010. It would have had a different muffler too, so. It's all rusted away. Fuel tank's leaking, the grommet's leaking where the fuel line comes out. Sitting in the sun's not helping. What is the time? I've got to stay awake until tonight, 10:30. We'll have to tee it up with Darcy next time I go live, we'll go live together and he can show you his saws. They're pretty much all mine. Old ones. Next time I go live, we'll be revealing one or more of these saws running. Poof! That fired. Now I've got to pack all this up. Another bloody week of work. How much charge have I got? It's charging. Yep. Oh, it should be the same, okay. 54cc. Well, I've got 2 weeks to sort something out, so plus 1.5 months till the snake's back. Bummer. Yeah, I got like 2, what is it, what's the date today? 15th, 14th? 15th. Yeah. 3 months, nearly. I'm really tired, actually. Stuffed now. I don't know if I'm going to make it till tonight to go to bed. Wonder will that 400 or whatever it is fire? Doesn't even have a spark plug in it. Oh, it doesn't even pull over, does it? The recoils. Doesn't do nothing. got different screws in it. That one's right. I don't think there's any starter pulls on the flywheel. Ha! Bearings are stuffed. Man. Absolutely rooted. That's why it scored up. Went lean, I can see that on top of the piston, it's white. Ignition's loose, it's hitting the magnets. That's an XL12. Shame. There's a giveaway. XL12 has the 2 bolts, Super XL bolts over here. It's an XL12 with a friggin' 400 starter. Well, I won't be doing the Lombard versus that now, will I? Because that's not a XL400. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna have to go, guys. I'm absolutely stuffed. Tired. Like struggling to function, tired. Been awake since 7:30 last night. Even then, I only had 3 hours sleep between 3:30 that morning till then. Yeah. Thanks for coming. I thought it was going to be an epic unboxing. Turns out it wasn't. Well, that yellow thing will only need only needs a fuel line. Will that fit in the tank? Where is the tank? Right there. A piece of Victor fuel hose here. Damn it. Wonder, can I put a fill tap on it? Where's the cap? Yeah, it would. Six 660 fuel hose would work. I've got one. If I go home and have a nap, I could probably get it running by this afternoon. Does it had a hose inside with the filter on it? Why can't they just make it flush like a Victor? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Go home, I'm stuffed. And next live stream, one of these saws will be running. Thanks for coming. Catch us on the next one, Uru.